Oh, I feel so depressed. All right. Then there's only one thing to do. Here. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. I can think of nothing better than dancing on the beach. See a girl, you can go and get her. Your troubles will be out of reach. On the beach, you can dance to a rock.
Is it going?
Yes, go.
Great, brilliant. So we're back.
We're back.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And very exuberant because it's not long to go now. I'm getting terribly excited.
Not long till what?
Until Guitars on the Beach.
Oh, right. Yes.
Aren't you excited?
Yeah.
I'm massively
I'm
excited.
excited and slightly...
Yeah, but you're performing.
Yeah.
We're us boys on the sound band,
Yeah.
we just...
You just have a nice time.
We just have a drink, play a bit of guitar, we relax. You do all the work. We're loving it. Anyway, so Justin Tunstall, I understand, told you that these podcasts were too long. Bye, Justin. Turn off now. And also, I understand that did you see Jeff Scowen's review of the last podcast?
No, I didn't.
Oh, right. Jeff Scowen, who is, we are honoured we are, that this lyme-regis town councillor, former millionaire businessman and video expert, communications ace, he is taking time off from the important duties of running the town as a councillor to be our MC, our master of ceremonies at this year's Guitars on the Beach, and he's very exuberant and he'll be good.
Good.
Anyway, so he put up on Facebook a review of our last podcast.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, well, it's very interesting. I'd like you to see it. He put up riveting. That's
Riveting.
Riveting. Now, I think
Is that's the one
that's
word
the only
review?
word. I'm not entirely sure that it was spelt correctly either, because I think he got the T's wrong. But anyway, maybe it was another word.
Yeah.
Maybe it was some kind of French word like rivetin
Yeah.
or something, which means fantastic. But I suspect that there was an element of sarcasm in his voice.
Yes.
Right? So we shall have to make this unriveting, won't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think we should do the announcements first. No, should we do the announcements? We'll do the announcements. I went and saw the council. There will be a bins collection at 6:30 for anyone worrying about any rubbish. So that's organised as well. Okay. Oh, Jeff must be using a towel to wipe himself down at this point. Right, the other good news, and this is really good news, we're making a documentary, Bob.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Documentary Bob.
A documentary Bob. Young filmmaker, director, just out of film school, called Callum Butt, I think it is, maybe Butt. Callum, anyway, Cal, we call him Cal. He's our mate. Our pal Cal is coming down from Birmingham to film a documentary.
Right.
So that's bloody cool. That's the coolest thing ever. We're going to have our own film. It's Guitars on the Beach, the movie. And he's going to be going round, besides getting performance, he'll be interviewing ace guitarists like yourself, key founder members of Guitars on the Beach, going round chatting to people on the soundbound people behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Scowen, Justin if he's there. So that's really good. I'm very excited. And the other, do you want to say something? And then I'll because I've got some more exciting.
I haven't got a big list.
Well, I've got a huge list. Do you know about the ABBA tour?
ABBA tour?
ABBA tour.
Is that where they kill animals?
No, that's abattoir, but that's very good. It could be, couldn't it? Yes, actually, that's very good. That's very good. You see, you've got it in you to be a PR. You know, do you know about the ABBA reunion tour?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I did see it on telly, yeah.
Okay, so ABBA are going on doing a reunion tour, only they're not. They're using holograms, computer-generated images of themselves which will be hologrammed onto the stage at, I happen to know, because I've checked all my facts this week, at a cost of £73,000 per 3-minute song. So I'm sure the tickets will be relatively steep to cover that. Anyway, so that's the new thing in rock and roll, right?
No, that's
so they think.
Oh,
sorry. Go on.
No, because it was just something. I went to see Georgie Fame last night at the Great Marine Theatre.
Yes.
Which is fabulous for seeing somebody like him because it's so
always better,
relatively small. Well, it doesn't matter where you are; you can see everything and hear it. And he ended up the show actually promoting live music and saying it doesn't matter how much you listen to music, it's not the same as me sitting here playing and you reacting, and there's an emotion that goes between me and the audience. So up yours, Silicon Valley, you said.
Good. Well,
what you're just saying.
Well, I'm about to put another up Silicon Valley's yours, because whilst this is the new thing, because this hologram thing is, they did it for Michael Jackson, they're doing it, as I say, they're doing it for ABBA, they did it for the Roy Orbison virtual reality Back from the Grave tour, they did it for the same thing with Frank Sinatra at the Palladium. So this is the groovy thing, because rock stars, can't be bothered to get out of bed, I'll send my hologram, right? However, Guitars on the Beach doing one better. Better than holograms, we're doing the Whole Lot of Love sideshow, which is become an instant rock star. Those those things at the seaside where you've put your head through. Yeah. We've discussed this before, but you put your head through. Dave Austin, we should put up a picture of this.
We have.
Have we? Oh, right.
You?
No, not on the website, have we?
On Facebook, haven't we?
Yeah, I put it, but not on the website.
No, that needs to be a news story.
It is a news story. It's a big news story. Yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's the headline thing on the news tonight. I will write that story. You're quite right. Guitars on the Beach, out-Abba's ABBA, right? And they're spending £73,000 per 3 minutes, right?
All right.
Our selfie thing to be an instant rock star, £1.
Yeah.
Right. So what would you like? What would you go to? ABBA or Guitars on the Beach?
Yeah.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah. ABBA.
Now, also, would you?
No.
No. But however, I love ABBA. I bloody love ABBA. I absolutely love ABBA because I like pop, but good pop. I can't stand this crap at the moment, but I like good, clever pop songs, like Rave On, which we'll be doing as a record bid song. So I looked up Waterloo this morning, CDGF. Well, we should do it sometime. Not this year, but sometime, shouldn't we? Don't you think? Right. Are you still awake, Jeffrey? How about you, Justin? Now, the other good thing... Oh, yes. I feel I'm doing a lot of talking here, but I haven't...
Well, you came in talking. And you're,
right. But the other thing I think we should plug... So we've got filming, we've got the Instant Rockstar Machine. Machine, brilliant. Let's do that. The Young Ones.
The young ones.
This year, Guitars on the Beach takes a turn. Not that sort of turn. Takes a turn because we're having a much greater input of young rockers or musos. So we've got Tyler Street, who's coming in a minute. He's going to come in. Bloody good guitarist he is. He's in the house band. Ella Foxall, also in the house band. She's not coming in, unfortunately. And also, unfortunately, not for this one, neither is Jake Causley on sax, who's also young. So we got 3 new young teenage members of the house band. I think this is bloody excellent. I'm really pleased. And Brian's done a good job there to get you guys all like that. And the other thing is, on the actual day, have you seen this? You know this band Dream Phaser? You haven't seen them. You were in Spain. No. Well, it's a local Lyme band. Most of them either at Woodroffe or went to Woodroffe School. And
did they play last year?
No. They've only just formed. Their first gig was the Marine Theatre gig that we did. Well, bloody hell, they've taken off like a rocket. They're all over the place. They were doing some festival the other day.
Oh, right.
You know, they're fantastic. So they've got a big following. I saw them. They're really, really good. Really, I mean, Fraser Earl, who's one of the main guitarists in it, I used to work with Fraser when he was little at the fish shop in Lyme when I kind of sold fish, and now he's like towering, you know, he's just like a titan height and stuff. He's really bloody good. So I think they got probably the best looking lineup you've ever seen. I mean, it's exceptional. Anyway, so they're coming, so that's all good. Right. Shall we talk about something boring now so that we can entertain Jeff and Justin? Otherwise they'll be writing in or something, won't they? Have you ever worked as a riveter?
No.
No. That's where we've gone wrong.
I have riveted in the past, but not as full-time.
Have you? Who was a riveter? Somebody was a riveter. Billy Connolly was a riveter, wasn't he?
Possibly.
He was.
Shipyards.
I met him once in Australia.
Yeah. So, Tyler,
yeah.
is in the house band.
He is.
Yeah. So what are you going to ask him? Oh, we'll wait until he comes.
Well, we can tell. I don't mind. We're going to talk about guitars, aren't we? Guitars and the rolling.
I've never spoken to him.
He's a lovely boy.
Yeah, I know.
He's a lovely boy. In fact,
do
sorry, cool.
Find it quite difficult being old.
What, getting up the stairs?
Knowing what to talk to young people about, because
the young people are only more recent versions of us. If you think about it.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to my sister this morning, and she was at work, and somebody said something, and she said, "Oh, I'm getting a bit like the character in The Good Life."
Which one?
The woman. What's her name?
Well, there's two, isn't there? There's one that's quite fit, and
then
there's
it. Felicity Kendall.
Kendall, yes, good.
And that's what my sister said.
Rear of the year.
Felicity Kendall.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
No, I know, but she looked around and she said it was one of the moments when you realise that none of the people in the office had any idea who you were talking about, because they were all born in the year that she was on the television, and yet they were 40 or 50 years old.
I have this all the time. And I used to have it when I was a journalist writing. You would make some kind of metaphor or simile or something, and it would just go straight over people's heads because of that. Yeah, I know it's. But that's all they are. Old people. I mean, I've got 4 children. I've got 3 grandchildren. You know, and they're just young versions of. You know, they're young versions. They're just not young versions. They're more recent versions of what we were.
Well, yeah, but their experience is so much different. They haven't stood outside a telephone box and
done what?
What?
Taken down
hitting button B and the smell of urine.
Oh, I see. I thought you meant taking down the numbers of the local prostitutes. They don't have the money at 15, do they? That's the problem. No.
Anyway, at least my sister's never listened to a single podcast we've done. But
well, that's dreadful. Phone her up.
Well, I will. I say you're mentioned.
Yeah, what's her name?
She'll listen.
What's her name?
Jacqueline.
Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jackie. I'm very interested, Jackie, that you are like Felicity Kendall. No, I'm sorry to kind of, or chat you up here live on the radio. But Felicity Kendall, I'm blushing. I'm actually, I can feel myself blushing.
When she said she was like Felicity Kendall, she meant like in the way she was living.
What, in those dungarees with that arse?
No, she wasn't looking like Felicity Kendall.
She married somebody famous, didn't she? Or she had an affair with somebody famous. Not you, Jackie, Felicity Kendall.
Don't know.
Yes, she did. You know that bloke who writes really shit plays, who I can't stand, who was the screenwriter of French Lieutenant's Woman.
Oh, I don't know.
Really serious bloke.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Famous.
It's good, yeah. No, nobody knows who
yeah, so therefore I haven't defamed him now. And if you are defamed, sir, I'd just like to say that I apologise sincerely. Now, back to Jeff Scowen, because we mustn't leave him out. No. Otherwise he'll get riveted. What can we say? Oh, we're going to do a bit of filming with him at some point soon.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got to fix it up.
There's only 3 weeks left, you know.
I know. Aren't you excited? Oh yeah. You're not, are you? You will be on the day. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, here's some good news. More good news. I'm like Martin Lewis, aren't I?
You're up there today, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I got onto Met Check today, right? That's the thing. It's called Met Office thing, right? Okay. And then I thought, well, they might be lying because because of the accuracy. So I double checked with something called AccuWeather, which I suspect stands for accurate. It might not.
No.
But
what else could it stand for?
Well, I don't know. Accusatory.
Yeah.
Accumulative.
A
lot of weather. Yeah. Anyway, Met Check and AccuWeather, who may be lying through their neck, but they say that it's going to be on June the 16th, Guitars on the Beach Day. It's going to be dry, warm, and the temperature will be nudging 70. Now, reference what you were saying about people not knowing what you're talking about, right? 70 is a classic example, isn't it? Because people think, fuck me, that's hot. Yeah. But it's 21C, because people talk in C these days. They don't talk in F, apart from me. But that's quite warm.
Yeah.
So it could be like last year.
I just do C's now.
Do you?
I used to do low temperatures with C's, because 0 is...
Yeah.
You can understand that.
Yeah.
Not 32.
Yeah.
And then I used to think high temperatures in Fahrenheit, but I've come to do both in centigrade now.
Is that I know someone else who does that? Is that and she's about our age? Is that some kind of attempt to get down with the kids and stuff, and kind of camouflage your age by talking in centigrade instead of Fahrenheit as it should be? It's like people talk in terms of meters, don't they? You know. They do, don't they? Yeah. And I mean, what's a metre? No one knows, do they? They say it's 3 feet. Well, it's not 3 feet, it's more than that.
It's 100 centimetres.
Well, I don't know.
Centimetres.
Do you think Jeff Scowen's still awake?
No.
What about Justin? They're probably riveting each other. Love it. We should get Justin up to do some MCing as well. He's very funny, Justin. I've booked him for my funeral. I actually have. I've said, because I'm going to have several eulogists at my funeral, possibly including yourself, Bob, and yes, so I booked him. He's a good talker. So I keep every so often I send him stuff saying I want you to mention this and include this song, and anyway, because it won't be long. I'm going to go outside and cough. Just talk a minute. Sorry.
You don't have to do that.
Well, you gave me a hard time, said don't cough because you have to compress something.
Yeah, I showed that I'm dynamically compressing now.
Are you? Right, okay. Riveting.
Dynamically compressing.
He's going to be introduced, isn't he? Riveting Jeff Scowen.
This is...
what have we done, about 15 minutes?
25.
Oh, that's good. So we got that. Flags, have we mentioned the flags? We need to keep mentioning the flags. Please bring as many flags as you can, or as you can carry, to Guitars on the Beach, because we want to now we're filming a documentary, which you may well be in. We want to have a sort of festival look to it, don't we? So, your face has gone weird again? What's
sorry,
the matter?
No, it's because I wasn't listening to you. I was thinking about something
Jesus
else.
fucking Christ. I mean, it's no good, is it? We've got Jeff Scowen complaining about it, Justin Tunstall complaining about it, and now my bloody partner is complaining about it. I'm like Morecambe without the fucking Y's
you should,
here.
Say something about the marshals.
Oh yes, we'd like. We've got quite a lot already of people who volunteer to act as marshals. Just kind of just. You don't have to do much really.
Did you get a gun?
No, don't talk about that. No.
They
don't actually really do need. I know. But if you like to wear a yellow vest, we're the ones for you on June the 16th. Yeah. No, we got. I don't know, more than a dozen already, but we'd like some more if you like. And then actually, I mean, tell you the truth, there's very little to do because it's not like you're going to be standing. People say. If you go to like the lyme-regis, I don't know, museum or something, or some art thing, you may need marshals for that because people say, well, where's the museum or where's the art festival or whatever, and you get your yellow jerkin on and you say, it's over there, sir. Yeah. And welcome to lyme-regis, I'm very pleased to see you. But with us, they say, where's guitars on the beach? Well, it's like, are you fucking deaf? Sorry, I shouldn't say that because deaf people, and I'm going deaf as well. Yeah. Did you know that? I'm going deaf.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm sorry to the deaf joke. I didn't mean that, and it wasn't a joke. It's not funny, as I know. Right. Because I'm doing a lot of apologising this week. Have you noticed? Yeah, that's all right. But I'm going deaf in my left ear.
All right.
And I'm not going to wear one of the...
tested, or?
Well, yeah, I'm testing it. The fact that I can't hear anything.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? The hearing aid.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no.
I'm absolutely not going there. Yeah. I would just turn the television up and stuff.
We do sort of subtitles more or less permanently on the television nowadays. Half of that is because the quality of sound recording is so crap on a lot of programs.
Well, it's those infants again, isn't it? They don't know how to do it.
Anyway, as a marshal,
what do you
do? Well, do you get to boss people around?
You can boss people. Boss me around.
Yeah.
Boss me around. That's always people like to do that. And there's not really much else to do. It's like, where's the sand? Yeah. We're there. Where's... I don't know.
You have to control that you get all those martial groupies come round, don't you? You have to look after them.
Martial groupies? Yeah. Are there any martial groupies? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, people.
Well, I'll wear a yellow thing if there's a... Well, I'll have a yellow thing with Chief Marshal on it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. You kept that quiet.
Head Marshal.
Head Marshal. Yeah, definitely. Do you have groupies backstage?
I haven't noticed them.
There hasn't been any kind of knocking on the door of,
no.
Can me and me pal come in and you sign our what's-its?
Yeah. Oh. Last year, what's her name gave me a hug, which was nice.
Who?
I've got no name. Famous person's daughter.
Oh, Grace!
Yes.
I was going to... Did you? You got a hug from Grace Gillan?
Did, yeah.
Bloody hell, you're doing well. She's very nice, Grace Gillan. I'm such a big fan of her. She's got the most brilliant voice. She's got the most lovely personality. She's going to be doing a spot with Jake Miller, her beau.
Oh, yes, right.
Grace and Jake are doing a spot at Guitars on the Beach.
Saw them at Swim.
Yes, I know. When I forgot to go, well, we were trying to gloss over that. But no, she's really good. She'll be, and she's young.
Yeah, I know.
There's Tyler.
That's Tyler.
That's Hillary, either Tyler or the Avon lady.
Hillary is probably going to...
You sent your wife to go and get...
She's not my wife.
Well, she's not your servant. You could have gone up...
It's a pre-arranged...
You've got very bad manners. Did you go to public school? They've got bad manners. Have you noticed that?
Exactly.
Everyone I know at school went to public school, or most people, has got extremely bad manners.
I did go for a little while till they said, you'd be better.
Here he is! Here he is! Tyler Street, live on the radio.
Yeah. Young Tyler.
Have a seat, mate.
Alright.
Hey,
On the piano stool.
that's good. Good to see you. How was the English exam, by the way?
Oh.
Not good?
Half of it was alright.
Was
I
it?
don't like poetry though.
Oh, no, I
Yeah.
hate poetry. Do you like poetry?
Yeah, sometimes it depends.
Well, on what?
What words are used?
Yeah,
I like poetry in songs, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, like
always
Dylan
helps,
stuff is
actually,
poetry.
doesn't it? A song, if it scans,
yeah.
you know, always kind of helps a bit. So, we were just saying how excited we are, and I'm particularly pleased that we've got so many young ones
He was saying that.
in Guitars on the Beach this year. I think it's really cool. So you're Tyler is, how old are you?
15.
50, and he's in 15, and he plays guitar like
Yeah.
Keith Richards. God, is there somewhere I can be?
makes you
Is there
sick,
somewhere
doesn't
I
it?
can peek
Yeah.
up around here? 50, how long have you been playing the guitar?
I don't know.
20 years.
Yeah. Probably since I was 11.
Really?
Yeah.
So only 4 years. You're bloody good. What was your first guitar?
It was this Honor Stratocaster.
Honor.
no,
Honor. Oh,
yeah.
Honor.
Rockwood or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And now what have you got?
I've got a few.
A few.
Yeah.
Have you? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot.
What have you got to tell us? Tell us.
Oh, I got my Ibanez,
Yeah.
which is I don't play that much anymore.
Yeah.
I mostly use my Classic Vibe Strat though.
Yeah. Is that a Fender one?
No, but it's apparently it's been done up with Fender parts.
Oh, great.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they all solid electric?
Yeah. Except my one acoustic.
Right. And what's that?
It's an Applause by Ovation.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Was that the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shell body one.
That's a nice guitar, that. In fact, I sent
Is
the
it
press a
thin one
picture
or
of
the
you
thick
playing
one?
that.
Yeah.
Thin one or the thick?
Oh, it's thick. It's about that thick.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Watch that. You couldn't play that, I suppose.
I had one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the only problem, I think they've changed it now, but it would slide off your lap because
Yeah,
of the
it does
round
that.
back.
Yeah.
So you can't. It's really difficult to play
better to
standing
stand
up.
up.
Oh, you find it easier standing up?
Yeah, when I'm sat down, it just goes.
Oh, right. Okay.
What about putting a strap on it? Would
Well,
that
with
stop
a
it?
strap, yeah.
Oh, I see. Have you seen old
Seen
old Bobby's guitars?
Yeah.
And he's got more. He used to be a burglar. I've worked out, Tyler.
Ah,
That's the favourite one. That Epiphone there.
Yeah,
Is that an
it's
Epiphone? It was a
Gibson
Gibson.
335.
You have to every time you
That
have
was
to
my
do.
first guitar, red one,
ah.
which is a Airstream 3 Rossetti. It isn't actually that one, but that's one I bought recently. That was the kind.
So what's it like playing with your dad in a band? Being the band master, is that good?
Yeah, it's alright. I like playing with the house band.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I always look forward to the rehearsals.
They go, it's good. It's a very enjoyable thing going to those rehearsals because, for me anyway, because usually I'm the only one there, you know, who's not playing,
Yeah.
and it's like that kind of intimate thing, isn't it? You know, that you get that special experience. And it's what is? Do you have a favourite song that we're doing in the sound band set, or
Well, Sandband set first. One.
Sound band set.
What about you, Bob? Do you have a favourite song?
I like playing Whole Lot of Rosie.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's the heaviest one. Isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a view on that.
Who has?
Well, I have. Only on the lyrics, what you were talking about earlier on.
Oh, right.
But we're not going to go there again, because I was told that I was rude last week.
By who?
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was, yes, Joe Musto sent me a little note saying he made him guffaw, but he thought that, I can't remember what he said, but it was something like it was a bit inappropriate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is unusual for me.
Well, I said that to you, too.
I know, but you'll
Well, then I thought I mustn't edit him out. That's...
Yeah, I hope you don't listen to any of these podcasts.
Oh, I've listened to the first one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, the
stop,
first one.
stop there.
All right.
Don't listen to any more. Right? Particularly do not listen to last week's.
All right.
It's, do you know Tyler won the air guitar competition as well?
I did see that, yes.
Oh, brilliant. You were.
You get more money playing air guitar than
Yeah.
normal guitar.
Exactly. Exactly. On Guitars on the Beach, Bob, who thinks I've forgotten this, right, but I haven't because I don't forget anything, is leading. In fact, I'm going to put a bloody press release out on this thing.
Oh.
I'm going to do a press release. Yeah. Bob will be leading this year. Not only are we going for the record of Britain's biggest band, but we're going to go for the record of Britain's biggest air guitar band.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
And Bob's leading it.
Oh.
He volunteered on. You wouldn't have heard
That's
it,
the
but
wrong,
the
that's
second.
the wrong choice.
What?
It's the wrong choice. I'm
What do
not
you
the
mean?
person to
Of course
do
you are.
that. I'm far too shy.
No, but you've got to put your hat and shades on. Look at it, there's variety of hats over there, and people think, oh, there's a rock star up there. I want to be like him, and and they may win. They may win money.
Yeah.
I may give another prize.
They'll actually think, what's that old git on the end trying to do?
I advise you to stand as far away from Tyler as possible, right? Because we've got, ancient and modern here,
Yes.
right? And I don't know if you've seen, Tyler looks damn good in his Rolling Stones T-shirt with his strap going, and
Well, it's just young, isn't it? I mean, that's just irritating enough as it is.
well, I know people are young and they don't look like Keith Richards.
No.
He does when he's playing. So you a big Stones fan?
I listen to them sometimes, not all the time though.
I'm a huge Stone. Who are you a fan of? Who
Who
do you
am I a
like?
fan of? I like bands like The Clash,
Ah,
and I like playing that as well. Should I go?
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
punk
I
rock
like
bands.
playing
So
that too.
well, you're only saying that so you're making me admit that I've been very rude about that track, aren't
No,
you?
but a lot of the house band didn't want to do that track, but
Oh, right.
it's
Sounds good.
quite good fun. Yeah.
Sounded good how you
Yeah.
guys did it. Maybe I like your version, but not the record. That's who else? So Clash, you like Clash.
I like a lot of punk rock bands. Blink-182, The Offspring,
Mm-hmm.
and then some metal, like Metallica.
So, how do you feel about people like Ed Sheeran and things like that?
I wouldn't even know. I don't listen to it.
Yeah, that's
He listens to this. He's a
Oh.
he's one of our 36 regular listeners.
Oh,
Yeah. So, what about your contemporaries at school? What do they like the stuff you like, or are you a bit different, liking things like
oh
a lot
yeah.
of Rosie?
There's a lot of people like stuff like Ed Sheeran,
Yeah.
and I'm just here listening, walking into a tutor with rock music playing in my ears.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's very good.
Some of the teachers say you listen to good music, but not any of the students.
Well,
Ah.
you're just ahead of your time,
Yeah.
Tyler. That's all it is, isn't
When
it?
they see you up on that stage, that'd be.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why we need the bloody stewards. You
Yeah.
said that you said he was asking earlier on. He does this. He asks me questions that he knows I don't know the answer to. Bob said, "Why do we need stewards? We need stewards to position them around the stage,
Yeah.
so that all you lot on the stage now we've got these young musicians involved." And all these birds are going to come along and bloody fancy them. We've got to keep marshals there for crowd control. That's why
Yeah.
We'll need 100, please.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. No,
So, your dad is Brian Street. Have we said that?
well, you go on.
Oh, who's the leader of the house band.
Leader of everything to
Yeah.
do with guitar. He's the chairman of Guitars on the Beach.
So do you play with him much?
Um,
At home or anything? Does he teach
sometimes he didn't really teach me, even though he's a guitar teacher. But sometimes he comes down to my room with his guitar and we play along.
you? Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
That's good. Who taught you then?
Oh, I sort of just went on YouTube and looked up chord progressions and stuff.
My life
Yeah.
is getting worse by the moment. I've looked at things like that. I can't even understand stuff like that. So you taught yourself?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And you're like, so what are you going to go into music?
Yeah, that's what I've planned on doing.
What, like be in a band and stuff?
Yeah.
Cool.
And go to college of music? or...
I'm doing A-level music tech next year.
Oh, right.
What's that?
So, recording.
Oh, right. Oh, that's good. I didn't know you could do such things. Did Latin when I was at Woodrow.
Oh, that
What?
threw me
You're
out
gonna
of
make an-
Latin.
Did they?
Yeah. He used to skip over me when he went round the class.
That's how Bob used to look, Tyler. You see that picture next to that mob
Oh,
thing?
that one.
Yeah, you see, you can't imagine why anyone with hair that long would get thrown out of anything.
I can see that. Yeah.
So you're going to do A-level music tech,
Yeah.
and then leave or go, as Bob said, or go to college, or
Well, after A-level we go to university, but I'm not planning on doing that.
you're not.
No.
I'd get out there
Yes.
and
Play music.
yeah. I wish I hadn't gone to university. Well, I didn't go to university. I went to a polytechnic, which is now known as a university in Hertfordshire, but it's actual Hatfield Poly. But I wish I'd just gone straight into it. Are you?
I didn't go to university.
Oh, right, okay.
I went to work.
Um,
But, I was going to ask about your brothers and sisters.
Brother and sister.
They're older. One's you the oldest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
But they play with you.
Yeah.
Music too.
My brother does percussion stuff.
how old's Logan?
He is 13.
And how old's Darcy?
11?
Right.
Yeah.
And they're going to do. You're going to do a spot. Are you at Guitars on the Beach?
Yeah,
or-
probably.
Right.
Practicing now.
What's what songs?
What are we doing? I don't even know.
That's all right. Nobody knows. That's such
Like
a house
practicing
band
songs you
thing,
don't
isn't
know.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you practice? Like the house band songs? Do you play along with the originals or?
Our family has got a Ultimate Guitar tabs like subscription, and you
Right.
can go into it, and I just get a backing track from there for the songs,
Right.
and you can transpose it into the key that we're playing it in, and I just play along.
Oh, right. So have you got backing tracks for all those songs that are in the house band?
Yeah,
I mean, if you...
you just look it up.
Yeah.
And,
Mhm.
What's that? How's that work?
So it's technical.
yeah.
You get on with the wording.
Is that something you just have an instant band?
No,
yeah, you can mute
it's
them out, all the tracks, and be what part you want to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh bloody hell! That's. Well, why don't we just have that down there?
Yeah,
we
why
don't
not?
need.
No,
we don't.
it's not
I don't
very
need
good.
the house band.
Not
I
very
just
good
bring the
quality.
computer.
Not very good quality instruments, really. The guitars sound like harpsichords, so...
I know Darcy sang at the first Guitars on the Beach because I in fact if you can I wanted her to. That was
Yeah.
because I think it was charming and it's one of my favourite moments. You also sang with Logan and Darcy twice before, was it?
It's been a couple times,
Yeah. Yeah, so you're regulars, more regular than you, Bob. You're a new boy. You know, he's a veteran. He's our youngest veteran. It's very good.
I'm the oldest.
Well,
Hoping to do an electric set this year, though.
Oh, are you?
Do acoustic.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! What were you on guitar? And what's
Yeah.
Logan going to be playing?
I don't know yet. He's got his cajon, but he also has a set of bongos, like
Yeah.
bongos.
Oh, does he?
And hoping that might mix well.
Cool. That's good.
Are you going to do your normal Falali and shut yourself in a drum case?
Yeah.
What?
He always does that at the end of the rehearsal. Gets in one
I
of
did it once.
yeah,
Joe
one
told
of
me
Joe's
to get
Musto's
in, and
drum cases.
he told my dad to carry it out to the van. And I was in the bass drum case.
Oh yeah, we definitely. Bob Dylan does that.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
What, gets in the drum case?
No,
Get
he
out
gets
the set?
in wheelie bins. I know someone who was on his tour, and because in order to irritate and frighten his security and road manager, he'll go off at times on tour backstage and then hide in a wheelie bin when he's meant to be on stage. It's true. Don't try it at home.
On stage.
What do you think about the fact? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think about the fact that we've got? I mean, we've got a lot of young people involved this year, haven't we? We've got Ella, yeah. Jake's,
Oh yeah, Jake.
yeah, and then that band Dream Phaser.
Yeah, I don't really know them, but they were pretty good at Guitars on the Boards.
I thought they were, yeah. I thought they were very good. Going back to what you were saying about leaving school to form a band, have you got anyone in mind?
No.
Because I just want to tip you the nod here, Tyler, that old Bobby over here would bloody love to be asked to be in a rock and roll touring band. He spent his entire life wanting to do nothing else. So I'd get him in. You don't have to plug him in or anything, you know.
Alright.
Just get him up there, funding. He'll buy you a transit. You would, though, wouldn't you?
Don't want a transit.
Don't you? Would you? A tour, but you want a tour.
A transit?
Not a transit.
I'm an old man. I don't know. What do you have these
A
days?
Bedford, you know.
What do they have these days?
What? Yeah.
Tour bus.
Don't know.
What amplifier do you use?
What do I use? On Guitars on the Boards, I used a Fender Hot Rod.
Right.
But at home I've got a Fender Mustang 2,
Right.
which is just a little more.
So young and to have so much.
And
It wasn't my hot rod.
oh, you nicked
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Good idea. So you're 15 now. So in 3 years' time, you're going to be bloody good. I mean, you're good now, but you'll be bloody good. And then that's it. You're going to form a band and tour and record and.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Does your mum know this?
Yeah, I've said I want to be in a band.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
And she said, great, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. That is good.
It is, yeah.
Because do they still teach music at school?
Yeah, but it's up until year 8 and then you can stop. But I did it all the way through.
What's year 8?
Second year of Woodruff.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, because when we were at school, we had to do it until we were 16, didn't we?
I didn't.
Well, of course you
I
did.
didn't have to do it.
Of course
at all.
you did. We could
Like,
start.
music was just music history, the life of Beethoven.
What sort of
and all that.
Borstal did you
No
go
music.
to school? You should have gone to Woodruff, mate. They taught you properly there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have ended up in this
Yeah.
shabby house.
Yeah.
Mansion.
Can you stop it?
What? Well, it is.
What people think.
What, people think what?
You drive past and you think it's a little bungalow and then it just goes
I know,
down.
isn't it? It's like a TARDIS.
Have you been in here before?
Yeah, once.
Once.
It was a meeting or something.
Oh.
For Guitars on the Beach.
Right.
A couple of years ago.
Right, what else? What else do we need to tell them? Hang on.
We've done 50 minutes ago.
Well, okay.
Justin's.
Oh, God, we've had complaints. Jeff Scowen, counsellor, who's going to MC for us, he thinks, I think, he's implied that he thought last week's was boring. And then Justin Tunstall, former cheesemonger, big mate of mine. What did he tell you? It was too long.
Yeah.
He couldn't bear to listen for this long.
No. And actually...
Well, he would have stopped listening now, wouldn't he?
Start listening.
He would
He
have
saw
stopped.
it was 50 minutes, yeah. So
Yeah.
he'll never hear this. This is...
Can't you
gonna be
just
long.
change the thing and say it's 5 minutes?
I haven't told you one thing.
What?
My neighbour, the friend over the road, that used to be in the band Affinity,
Yeah.
which you can see the YouTube video with Anne Nightingale,
Yeah.
he said he speeds them up to listen to them.
Does he?
Yeah, which is quite...
So that's 3 bloody critics we've
So
got now.
they're probably in chipmunk mode,
Yeah.
you know.
Ah. Well, I don't know.
Well, you talk rather slowly.
Do I?
Yeah.
Christ.
Don't get down about it.
I'm not going to get down about it. I know where these people live. I'm gonna have words. Anyway,
Does your mum listen to them?
my mum.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mum doesn't have a computer.
Oh, right.
She's not online. She doesn't have an internet link or a... No. God, no. Wouldn't let my mum listen to them. Does your mum listen to them?
I don't know. She's listened to a couple, I think. She listened to the first one and the second one, I think.
See, that's the thing, isn't it? It's all dropped off since we should have had Tyler in on the second one. We'd be top of the bloody whatever.
Have you got a following of friends that are going to come to Guitars on the Beach to see you?
I've told people about it,
Right. Yeah. I
and a
know.
lot of people said they were coming.
Oh, good,
Good.
excellent, excellent.
How many's a lot?
10.
That's how many have you got coming? Well, a lot. Yeah. Okay. Well, we definitely need stewards then for bloody
We've got
crowd.
people come to stay here in Lyme just to come for Guitars on the Beach.
Really? Where are they staying? Westwood Guest House, probably, in Woodmead Road.
No, I don't think it is Westwood.
Well, I would. We haven't got time because people are going to complain too, but we should do it next week. Do adverts for our sponsors.
No.
What do we know?
Not on this. No.
Well, they've given us money.
Yeah, I know, but people will just turn off. It's like...
Why
Yeah,
would they
what-
turn off?
Well, don't you slip through the adverts when you're watching something on the telly?
No.
Well, you like the advert.
Well, I just think it's polite, isn't
I
it?
understand what
Somebody's
you're
put-
saying.
Wait, what about
But-
on the radio then? What about on Capital Radio? How's that
I
work?
don't listen
Can
to
you
it because of the adverts.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you, Tyler? Do you listen to commercial radio?
No.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
the whole world's disintegrating as I know it. People, oh, God, I don't know. Anyway, is there anything else that you would like to say,
Yeah,
Tyler?
I'd just like to ask Tyler.
Mm.
Have you listened to the podcast? Have you? Some of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them.
So they always start and finish with some music or something. So would you like to choose a bit of music, not the house band music, to end on? A music that's changed your life.
Music that changed my life.
I mean, it can be a what do you call it? Nursery rhyme, if you like.
He's not that fucking young. Sorry.
Well, he was at one point.
Yeah, but so
Could have
were we.
changed his mind.
So were we. We
The
have.
wheels
we
on
have-
the bus, you know.
Okay,
That
whatever.
has a big impact. All right. I'll talk to him later. I'll find
Okay.
something.
All right. Right.
So, shall we say thank you to Tyler?
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you very much, Tyler.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
It's been a
coming in
pleasure.
and
Yeah.
totally depressing me with your talent and the fact that you're going to go on the road in 3 years' time and God, dreadful, isn't it?
Yeah.
All that life ahead.
I know. No,
And
you
he's-
have to realise it.
And,
You have to-
and you're going to play at Guitars on the Beach.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
by the way, the weather forecast is good for this year.
It's a month away.
No.
3
Look,
weeks
I've got this system of finding out. What?
He understands a lot of crap you talk.
I know. Okay,
Right.
well, shall we say
Yeah.
goodbye?
Yeah.
And And thank you, Tyler. That was really good. And we'll do this again.
You've done that already.
What?
Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah.
You just go repeat.
I've got that. What's it called? Demonic?
No,
Something. I don't know. Well, that's the other thing. I'm not joking about this.
Yeah.
Besides going deaf, I am forgetting things. I forget that I say things in the same 5-minute period.
You'd look fine. Hearing that pink jumper of yours and shorts and white socks.
Thank you
and
very
sandals.
much. Do you think you should say goodbye to Jeff Scone and Justin Tunstall?
Yeah, goodbye, Jeff Scone.
Yes, okay.
Justin Tunstall.
Right. Well, we'll see you on the sand on June the 16th, and it's going to be hot. No matter what these couple of musos scoff at me, it is going to be hot.
The young ones, darling, we're the young ones, and the young ones shouldn't be afraid to live low while the flame is strong, 'cause we may not be the young ones very long.